Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. National COVID recovery rate improves to 95.64%. Union Health Ministry says pre-registration for vaccination through online registration and prior booking of appointment is not mandatory to avail Covid19 vaccine. Parliamentary Standing Committee summons Twitter to discuss new IT rules. And NATO leaders declare China a constant security challenge. As many states are relaxing lockdown norms, we advise our listeners not to lower the guard as the COVID-19 pandemic remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow the 4 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene, and get vaccinated. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075 and state helpline numbers 700-55-39653 and 1800-345-0019. And now the news in detail. The Union government has said that India is registering a significant decline in active caseloads and fresh cases. With this, the recovery rate is continuously improving in the country and it has reached 95.64% in the country. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Joint Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Ministry, Love Agarwal, has said the country had registered a maximum number of over 4 lakh cases on 7th May last month, and since then, daily cases are continuously declining in the country. He said almost 85% decline in cases has been registered since the highest reported peak in daily cases. He said India has registered over 60,000 new cases in the last 24 hours, which is lowest after 75 days. Agarwal said the drastic reduction in active cases has been reported in the country, and at present over 9 lakh active cases are in the country. Nagaland today reported 101 fresh COVID-19 cases, along with 322 recovered cases and 3 deaths related to COVID-19. The total confirmed cases have mounted to 23,854, while the number of recovered cases also increased to 19,753 with a recovery rate of 82.80% and the total number of COVID deaths furthered to 445. The state's active cases now stands at 2,972. The centre has so far provided more than 26 crore 69 lakh vaccine doses to the states and union territories. The vaccines have been provided both through the centre's free-of-cost channel and through the direct state procurement category. The Health Ministry said that more than 1 crore 5 lakh COVID vaccine doses are still available with the states and UTs to be administered. The ministry added that more than 47 lakh 43,000 vaccine doses are in the pipeline and will be received by the states and union territories within the next 3 days. Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry has said that pre-registration for vaccination through online registration and prior booking of appointment is not mandatory to avail COVID-19 vaccine. It said anyone aged 18 years and above can directly go to the nearest vaccination centre wherein the vaccinator performs the on-site registration and provides vaccination. The Health Ministry has said that 16 crore 45 lakh beneficiaries have been registered through on-site mode out of 28 crore 36 lakh beneficiaries registered on Go-Win. It said 19 crore 84 lakh doses, or nearly 80% of all vaccine doses, have been administered through on-site and walk-in vaccination. The Health Ministry said the facilitators such as health workers and ASHAs also mobilize beneficiaries in rural areas and those residing in urban slums for administration of vaccines at the nearest vaccination centre. The facility for assisted registrations through 1075 helpline has also been operationalized. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on a YouTube channel, AIR News, Kohima. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Information Technology has asked representatives of micro-blogging platform Twitter to appear before it this Friday. The committee will hear the views of representatives of Twitter on safeguarding citizens' rights and prevention of misuse of social and online news media platforms. The committee members will also lay special emphasis on the subject of women's security in the digital space. Today is World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. The theme for this year is Access to Justice. Access to justice impacts older persons' ability to fully exercise all human rights. United Nations has said that older persons have experienced situations of violence, abuse and neglect, often face multiple barriers in accessing judicial remedies. These include issues of accessibility, affordability, reasonable accommodation, excessive delays and backlogs in judicial processes, impact of digitalization, cultural norms, gender bias, discrimination, entrenched ageism in policy, norms and practices. It said that this year's theme serves as a reminder of the importance to fully address the needs of older persons who may seek recourse. NATO leaders have declared China a constant security challenge and said the Chinese are working to undermine global order. In a summit statement in Brussels, NATO leaders said that China's goals and assertive behavior present systemic challenges to the rules-based international order and to areas relevant to alliance security. They called on Beijing to uphold its international commitments and to act responsibly in the international system. NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg warned that China is coming closer to NATO in military and technological terms. But he stressed the alliance does not want a new Cold War with China. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, is an alliance of European and North American countries formed after World War II as a bulwark against Russian aggression. MLA and Chairman DPDP Kifere T. Yangseo Sangdam urged upon the citizens not to believe in false information about Covid-19 vaccine but encouraged them to avail it. He said this today while visiting Pungro and the Kifere district and held meeting with the administration, medical team, frontline workers, public leaders and NGOs. Yangseo also called upon the gathering to educate people and spread the importance of vaccine. The MLA donated PPE kits, layer masks and 100 bags of rice to the daily wage earners affected by the lockdown. Yangseo also inspected the ongoing road repairing in his initiative connecting from Pungro to Mimi, Likimro, Amiguro, Mutenkong, Mimi Kongjiri, Lokimbong, Tsurevong, Konsa, Salome and Lutur. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Rajesh Sundararajan today launched the distribution of relief packages of essential commodities to daily wage earners and labourers affected by the lockdown at Dimapur district. According to officials, a total of 7,000 households have been listed as beneficiaries from all over the district. The relief package includes rice, dal, kolar, mustard, oil, sugar, salt, tea, bathing soap, washing soap, masala packet, onion, garlic and chili powder. World Giving Index 2021 reports says India is 14th the most charitable country. The COVID-19 pandemic has shown giving trends across the world. Released by the Charities Aid Foundation, this year's survey highlights the impact of lockdowns on charitable giving. India is now in the top 20 most generous countries in the world. This is up from the 10-year global rank of 82. Australia and New Zealand, where the survey was undertaken in the weeks before the first wave of the pandemic took hold, maintained their top 10 rankings. Communities around the world mobilized to help fellow citizens during the pandemic, resulting in the highest helped a stranger figures since 2009. And now 20 News, here are the main points again. National COVID recovery rate improves to 95.64%. Union Health Ministry says pre-registration for vaccination through online registration and prior booking of appointment is not mandatory to avail Covid-19 vaccine. Parliamentary Standing Committee summons Twitter to discuss new IT rules. And NATO leaders declare China a constant security challenge. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.